So we're here at the end of April. This is my apiary in Pangbourne, west of Reading. This colony, the red hived colony, is one that I checkerboarded beginning of December, and so I'm going to have a look inside this colony today and see what's going on. A lot of bees on the outside. I'm not normally concerned about this because the entrance is only about 4-5 centimeters. Have a close-up look, and there's just a bit of congestion. Lots and lots of wonderful pollen. We can see horse chestnut, this wonderful brick red pollen. Lots of orange, greens, beautiful, all of it wonderful. So we'll have a look inside and see what's happening with this colony. So what I've done here on this colony, I've marked 1 month ago where the brood was. So the brood was across 3 frames in this lower box and 5 frames in the second box up. Everything else was checkerboarded, 2 boxes checkerboarded, and these are recent additions. So let's go through this colony, see if we can see what's going on. These 2 supers at the top were added a week ago. They're very light, so what I would expect, very little in them. This particular super is busy with bees, so I'd say that's a sort of medium weight. So they've added some stores to that colony in the last to this particular brood box in the last week. This particular brood box doesn't feel quite so heavy, quite light. 4th box down. It's very heavy, this. So I suspect this is full of stores. Have a quick look. See if we can see what's going on. The first frame out, plenty of nectar, filling up nicely. Have a quick look underneath, do a tilt test just to see if there's anything in the way of swarm cells. Just a bit of brace chrome, nothing going on there. Have a quick look through the box just to see if I can see any evidence of any brood, and sure enough, straight away I come to outer 2-3 frames of stores, and then we've got drone, which would suggest we're right at the periphery of the brood nest in terms of the, hopefully, the vertical limit. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shallow boxes up. I'll skip a couple of frames and see what the proliferation of brood, if any, is. So again, we've got plenty of drone frame here, so we've got 5 frames of drone right, hopefully at the top of this nest, and the final frame, residual of drone, and the rest I can see is stores, so fine. So we've got 5 frames of drone on this particular box. So I'll mark that just so that we can do a before and after. So I'll go and have a look at the next box down. So 1, 2, 3, box number 4. Plenty of bee activity. Heavy box again. Quite a proliferation of bees. Quick look underneath. A couple of glowing cells. That's about it. Take out the first couple of frames, purely stores here. Skip a couple of frames. Yeah, once again I'm into drone cells there. More drone. And now we're into brood. A little bit of drone there. So I've got 5 frames of drone and at least two frames of worker brood, eggs and larvae there. 2 frames of worker brood. Five of drone, 2 of worker. Put back the end frames. Lots and lots and lots of stores around the periphery, the last 2 or 3 frames. Put an eek here, feeder eek, just to give me a bit of spacing so I'm not squashing bees. And into the 3rd box up. Quick tilt test. Again, nothing on underneath there. It's a positive sign. I'll take that as a positive sign. Pull out the blanking board. Loosen out the last frame, largely stores. Go through this box. Again, I've satisfied myself there's no comb below. And I can see eggs in this frame here. 3rd frame in. Worker brood. Very light frames, full of worker brood. Bit of pollen there. So I've got 3 of worker brood. The next one I can see is worker brood. More worker brood. So I'm literally going through these 2 at a time. Lots of play cups. Nothing to be concerned with. None of them are charged. And I can see more worker brood. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see more worker brood there. 8 frames of worker brood. And 1 frame with a bit of drone. Nothing untoward. Slightly subprime frame here, bit of brace comb, a little bit of drone, but we're at the edge of the brood within this particular box. Reinstate this last frame, and probably the next box I'm going to make the last box. And I'll probably do that one in situ. Jammed with these. Take out the blanking board, the last comb, fairly untouched, quite a few stores on there. No evidence of laying. Again, I'm going to every 2nd frame. I'll do a tilt test on this box just to see if I can see anything going on there in terms of queen cells. No, looks good. Settle it down gently. Again, I'll go to every 2nd frame. Lots of pollen on the outside. Nice brood. A single queen cup cell that I've damaged. Is it charged? No, it's just a queen cup, empty queen cup. So worker brood there. Second frame. Temperament wise, I'd probably say these are 4 out of 5. Lots of drone and worker brood here on this frame, with these frames. So that's my third frame of brood. Skip 2 in. A lot of bees here, awful lot. More worker brood. 3, 4, 5 frames. No evidence of queen cells. Pull out 2 more. We call it a day there. Not seen any actual drones running around, walking around. Again, more worker brood. And a few empty queen cells with queen eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7 frames of brood. And now that's a significant markup increase on what we've had before. Haven't used the smoker yet, so I'll close this hive up, stop the recording, and